Have you ever felt your heart yearning for something, yet your mind holding you back? How many dreams have been abandoned simply because we feared failure, losing stability, or lacked the courage to take the first step?
Welcome to Life Better, where we explore valuable lessons to life a more meaningful life.
Today, we're diving into a crucial question: where does true motivation come from? Inspired by The Alchemist, a book that has transformed the lives of millions worldwide, we'll uncover the hidden force that empowers people to turn dreams into reality. If you've ever felt lost, hesitant, or uncertain about major life decisions, then this episode is for you. Let's embark on this journey of discovery right now. When do we start questioning our dreams? In our 20s, we start questioning our dreams.
Our Direktion, our Purpose.
At 25, we wonder, have we truly chased our dreams?
Ist this the path our hearts truly desire?
At 30, the question returns, louder this time. If we haven't pursued our dreams yet, is it too late? Or should we start now? If you're still uncertain, still searching for clarity, take just 2 hours to read a 225-page book.
The Alchemist.
In its pages, you might just find the answer you've been looking for. For over 30 years, The Alchemist has captivated the world. Translated into 81 languages. Sold in over 170 countries. In Brazil, its fame rivals that of God and football. But why does this book hold such profound influence? Because when you read it, you see yourself in its pages.
The Story of Santiago, A Journey of Dreams. The Alchemist tells the story of Santiago, a young shepherd, a boy with a dream.
To chase it, he made a bold choice. He sold all his sheep, his entire fortune. He faced obstacles, countless challenges. But in the end, he found his treasure in the desert.
A simple story.
A powerful parable. Yet, it has transformed the hearts of millions. And in many ways, it mirrors the journey of its own author.
At 17, Paulo Coelho rebelled.
His parents sent him to a mental hospital. As an adult, he was imprisoned for daring to oppose the dictatorship. At 38, with nothing to his name, he set out on a pilgrimage. Alone. Nearly 600 kilometers to Santiago, Spain. 3 months on the road. 3 months of searching. 3 months that slowly calmed his restless heart. And from that journey, a story was born.
A young shepherd. A treasure hidden in the desert. A dream worth chasing. The Alchemist.
When it was published, it lit a fire in the hearts of millions.
And Paulo Coelho?
He became a legend. The only Latin American writer who could stand beside Gabriel Garcia Marquez, the author of the immortal 100 Years of Solitude. The Alchemist teaches us that a life without purpose will only be a chaotic maze. Anyone who steps into it will spend their whole life in a series of worries, merely trying to find a way out for themselves. If you focus too much on calculating profits and losses, your dreams will always stay just out of reach.
Look at Santiago's story.
He was born into a humble farming family in Spain. His parents, who worked tirelessly on small fields, placed all their hopes on him. They sent him to a seminary, dreaming that one day he would become a priest.
A path of honor.
A future of stability. But
Santiago's heart longed for so meeting Else. One day, Santiago gathered highest courage.
Father, the priesthood is not my calling. He longed for more. To see the world. To travel beyond the familiar.
To chase the unknown.
His father resisted. Tried to change his mind. But Santiago's determination was unshakable. In the end, his father sighed, reached into his pocket, and placed 3 gold coins in his son's hand. Take these, he said. Buy sheep.
Live the life you desire.
It was more than just a gift. More than just a compromise. It was understanding.
Silent approval.
because once upon a time, he too had dreamed of exploring the world. In this story, every character carries a dream. Santiago's father once longed to travel. The corn vendor dreamed of visiting Africa. The crystal shop owner wished to see the vast grasslands. Even the robbers near the pyramids sought treasure, just like Santiago. But when faced with life's realities, one by one, they abandoned their dreams. And all that remained was regret. The common thread in their surrender was always the same: the endless weighing of potential gains against losses, a calculation that gradually obscured their true desires and original intentions. Without courage, without persistence, we remain trapped, stuck in our comfort zones. But Santiago chose a different path. He walked away from security, away from the life that others had planned for him. He became a shepherd. He learned the craft. He roamed freely, saw breathtaking landscapes, met people from all walks of life. Then, something happened. For 2 nights in a row, he had the same dream. A vision of a young boy, leading him to treasure in Egypt. Was it just a dream? Or was it something more? That question would change everything. Do we create our destiny?
On his journée, Santiago met an old man, the king of Salem.
Your dream, the king said, is not just a vision. It is your destiny.
The words stiert so meeting deb witin Santiago.
The treasure, the adventure, it all called to him. But so did the safety of his current life. Leaving everything behind for an uncertain future. Was it worth the risk?
Doubt crept in.
Fear whispered in his ear. How many others had stood at this very crossroad, hesitating, calculating, and ultimately choosing comfort over destiny? Santiago had a choice to make.
The king of Salem's words struck deep. Destiny is what you truly want to Donnerstag. A dormant flame within Santiago flickered to life.
Wasn't this his true desire?
To explore the vast unknown? To chase the adventure waiting by on the horizon?
He could ignore it, stay where he was, play it safe. Or he could listen to his heart and step onto the path meant for him.
Santiago Kose.
Life's greatest trap isn't failure, it's surrender. It's that quiet moment when we bow our heads and whisper,
"It's too late. This is my fate.
I must accept things as they are." But destiny isn't meant to be a burden. It isn't meant to be a source of regret.
True destiny is the pursuit of what sets your soul on fire.
What do we regret more, failure or inaction? People often wonder, will they regret chasing their dreams? Or regret the choices they made instead? Research tells us something interesting. When we fail at something we tried, the regret fades. Over time, we rationalize it. We tell ourselves, at least I tried. But the dreams we never pursue, they stay with us.
Haunting us. Whispering, what if?
A writer once said, dreams remain distant because we hesitate to take that first step. Dreams are impatient. Hesitate too long, and they wither. Like hot steel fresh from the forge, they must be shaped while the fire still burns. Once cooled, they become rigid, unchanging,
unreachable.
So when that long dormant dream stirs within you, don't wait. Act. Seize the moment while your passion is at its peak. Even if you never reach the final destination, the journey itself will transform you. With every step forward, you become a better version of yourself. The path to our dreams is never smooth.
Santiago learned this the hard way.
He arrived in Africa full of hope. But in just a few days, everything fell apart. First, the language barrier. He couldn't understand a word. He felt lost, disconnected. Then betrayal. A man who spoke his language.
A man who seemed like a friend.
But instead, he stole everything Santiago had. Just like that, his dream shattered. Or so it seemed. In just a few days, Santiago lost everything. Once, he had 60 sheep. A future filled with promise. Now, he was penniless. Alone.
strandet in ein unfamiliar Land. Despair crept in.
But then, he remembered the king of Salem's words, "When you truly desire something, the universe conspires to help you achieve it." Those words lit a spark within him. He couldn't give up. Not yet.
The next morning, with renewed determination, Santiago set out into the streets.
Life, he realized, is a strange balance.
One moment, it knocks you down.
The next, it offers a glimmer of hope. Success comes to those who pay attention, to those willing to help others before helping themselves. That's when he saw it, a small crystal shop, nearly empty.
An opportunity.
Santiago approached the owner. He offered to clean the dusty crystals, asking only for a meal in return.
The man hesitated.
But Santiago didn't wait. He picked up a vase and began scrubbing. Soon, 2 customers walked in. Just like that, he had earned himself a job. But Egypt was still thousands of kilometers away. This was the hardest part of chasing a dream, the waiting, the endless work, the feeling that the goal is still impossibly far. It hurt to put his dream on hold. But for now, he had no choice.
Survival came first.
Santiago stayed. For a while.
Santiago's dedication transformed the crystal shop.
His ideas, his hard work, they paid off. In just a year, he doubled his savings. He learned more than business. He mastered Arabic. He sharpened his mind. He grew. For those with bright spirits, hardship is not a roadblock. It is a lesson.
A stepping stone. A test to see how badly you want your dream.
But to chase a dream, sometimes you must let go. Santiago stood at a crossroads. One path, stay, build a secure and successful life.
The other, lie it albehint and chase the unknown.
The shop owner urged him to stay. Security was here.
Wild was hier.
But the king of Salem's words echoed in his mind. Stay true to your heart. Santiago made his choice.
Purpose over prosperity. Destiny over comfort.
He walked away. His journey led him across endless lands to a small oasis. And there, he met her.
Fatima.
One look into her eyes, and something shifted. Love, deep and consuming, took root in his heart. For the first time, Santiago considered stopping, building a life with her.
Forgetting the treasure. Letting go of the journey.
But then, the alchemist appeared. A reminder.
A wake-up call. If you abandon your dream, you will regret it forever. Santiago savait the truth.
Love should never hold us back. It should give us the strength to move forward. With a clear heart, he made his final choice. He would continue to Egypt. He would chase his destiny. He would not let comfort steal his purpose. Because to truly live, we must learn to let go. Clutch too tightly, and life has no room to give us more. Those who achieve greatness know this truth. They sacrifice temporary pleasures for the dreams that set their souls on fire. Where does true motivation come from?
True motivation is born from passion.
Santiago's journey was far from over. With each step, the challenges grew fiercer. The tests became harsher. Then came the desert's cruelest trial. Soldiers stopped him, stripped him of everything, left him with nothing.
And ten, an impossible ultimatum.
Become the wind or die. Fear could have broken him, but it didn't. Santiago reached deep within himself. He listened. He learned. He opened his heart to the universe, to the language written in the stars, in the sand, in the whispers of the wind. He spoke to the sun,
to the wind, to the soul of the world itself.
And then, he became one with it. Santiago did the impossible. Santiago finally reached the pyramids. But instead of triumph, he found only pain. Robbed, beaten,
left with nothing.
His long journey had led him here, and yet, there was no treasure. Or so he thought. Because in the cruelest twist of fate, the answer came from a thief's mocking words.
The treasure you seek?
It was back home all along. And just like that, Santiago understood. The journey itself had been the true reward. Because when a dream takes root in your soul, when it becomes part of who you are, nothing can stop you. No setback is final. No obstacle is too great.
Passion alves fins AW.
Nature teaches us this truth. Those who understand their purpose can withstand any storm. The real treasure was the journey itself. Chasing a dream isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about the transformation along the way.
The lessons learned.
The strength gained. Even if we never touch the treasure itself, the pursuit makes us richer than we ever imagined.
Think about Santiago's journey.
He crossed seas. He walked through deserts. He faced trials and temptations. And in the end, his treasure had always been waiting, right where he started. Was it all a waste of time?
No.
Because the journey changed him. Every sight, every sound.
Every challenge. Every triumph.
They shaped him, strengthened him, transformed him. The treasure was never just gold. The real treasure was who he became. Life isn't measured by the days we live, but by the moments that leave a mark on our hearts. So remember this, dear friends, when a dream takes root within you, protect it, nurture it, pursue it, no matter how impractical it seems, no matter how distant it feels. Because that dream, it was planted in your heart for a reason.
The only thing standing between you and the life you desire is you. True motivation doesn't come from the outside.
It comes from within.
From passion.
From belief. From the fire that refuses to fade. No future is out of reach, if only you have the courage to chase it. So let's be bold. Let's face our true desires. Let's take ownership of our lives.
Let's let our inner light shine.
Because the path to fulfillment isn't given to us. It's created by those brave enough to walk it. Thank you for joining us on Live Better, where we explore the insights that help shape a more meaningful life. If today's discussion on pursuing your true dreams resonated with you, help us spread this message. Share it with someone who needs a little inspiration. Your support, through likes, subscriptions, and turning on notifications, ensures you won't miss our weekly deep dives into life's most important lessons. We'd love to hear from you. Tell us in the comments. How has chasing your dreams changed your life? What challenges have you faced, and how did you overcome them? What's the dream you've been putting off? And what's stopping you from chasing it? Thank you for being part of this growing community of dreamers and doers. Until next time, keep chasing your dreams with passion, with purpose, with everything you have.
Don't let your dreams remain just dreams. Take action today.
Goodbye, and see you in the next episode.